All right, everybody, welcome to a brand new series. I kind of got sick of controlling a backmarker team, so on top of doing the Williams playthrough, I'm going to do another playthrough where I take control of another midfield team that, you know, some races they'll be battling for the points, and in some races, the high end of the points, and then other races they'll probably be finishing P15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I figured this might be a little bit more spicy and a little bit more fun if we pick a midfield team that has a chance to do well. And I've decided to go with Alpha Tauri.
Have been a name in Formula One since 2020.
Okay, we don't need to hear that. But yeah, we're going to go with Alpha Tauri, control Pierre Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda. I don't think this game has the mechanic of B teams, so we're not going to be feeding drivers to Red Bull or anything like that. We're going to act like we are our own separate entity, and we're going to try and bring these guys to the top of the grid. So Benjamin Bok Choy, first time guidance we don't need. This first episode will be a little bit long just because I don't know what our finances and all that jazz looks like. So let's take a look at our facilities. Car development facilities, 221113. Okay, so not bad. We're starting off with 27 million. I'll probably be making a few upgrades here. Staff facilities look good. I might upgrade the race simulator and operations facility. We don't have any of these, but these are cheap. So we're just going to go ahead and build a whole bunch of these right away. Let's take a look at our drivers. Pierre Gasly's in 84. Yuki is in 77. And we have Liam Lawson as our reserve driver. I might keep the roster just like this for the first year. Let's take a look at our staff. Jody Egginton, Technical Chief. Dickon Balmforth, Aerodynamics. Race Engineer, Pierre Hamelin. I like this guy. Every time he talks to Pierre or Pierre Gasly, I should say. I love his voice. He has probably one of the most unique and recognizable voices, apart from Leclerc's guy or Hamilton's Bono and James. I forget what James' last name is. And Matthias Spinney. Now, we might have to replace Matthias Spinney. Let's take a look at his stats. 78, 60, 77. I know he has a good affinity, but I want to see if we can get a better engineer. 70... What was he again? 72. Race engineer, 72. Who... Okay, so the only other person that is available is another 72, but can we snipe somebody? Probably not going to be able to. Oh, we might be able to get Ben Michel. And Giampiero Lambiasi. That is Max's guy, right? And Hugh Bird is Sergio's guy. Okay. Can we get Ben Michel? Can we snipe Ben Michel off of... Hang on, I gotta make sure I'm recording. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look to see Car 2. 5 seasons. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna waste any money yet. Let's not. If anything, I'm gonna replace this guy. 71. Technical Chief. Who do we have that's available? We have T. Chuang. Yeah, 71 is a little bit low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Salary. Let's go with 2.5 mil to see if that will work. Starting bonus. Let's see what that looks like. Nope. Okay, so salary can go a little bit higher. Let's go 3 mil. And 3 seasons? Okay. All right, so we got a new technical chief. Bye-bye. I forget what his name was. Welcome to the team. Thank you. Let's take a look at our car to see where we rank. 7th, 11th, 11th, 13th, 13th. So pretty much middle of the pack. So let's see here. I wonder if I should just upgrade the wind tunnel facility, CFD simulator, and suspension simulator right away. 10, 10, 7.5. Or do we want to go to design center so that we can do 11 designs right away? Maybe we'll upgrade the wind tunnel. All right. And then let's go to develop some projects for our car. I think there is a new suspension coming in anyway, so we don't need to do that. Let's take a look at our grid. What do we need to improve? We need to improve everything. Brake cooling, engine cooling, and our cornering. So let's go front wing and underfloor. Front wing and underfloor. 5.7 divided by 2 is 2.8, 2.9. Wind tunnel 76 divided by 2 equals 3.8. 3.8, okay. Now let's take a look at this. Airflow sensitivity, we definitely want to move that up. Okay, that looks good. We'll take a look at the values here. How many we have? We have 10, so we'll go 5. And if we do rushed, okay. And we'll work on another one. What did I say? Underfloor, I think, right? Underfloor, or should we do chassis? Chassis does top speed and engine cooling. Underfloor does, yeah. Oh, yeah, let's go to the underfloor. And we might as well use up the rest of this. 56 days. Why not? I don't really know how that works. We'll rush it. 54 days. Okay, so this will be done. I think both of these will be done just in time for the next ATR period. Yeah, this one will be done first. Take a look at our drivers. Okay, so anytime Liam Lawson, we want to put Liam Lawson in, we'll have him do it for Gasly, just so that we can have Tsunoda get better quicker. Growth potential is average. Growth potential is average. Growth potential is average. Do we want to replace Liam Lawson right now? I think we might. I don't think his future in F1 is that bright. We could go Oscar Piastri, but he will probably be very expensive. We can go Teo, and then we can scout some of the younger guys. All right, let's go Teo Corsair, and then we'll scout some of the younger guys. Teo, proposed contract. You are going to be a reserve driver for 3 seasons. Your salary can be 500K. Starting bonus, I'll give you 50K. And if you don't do well, Fuck you. Welcome to the Red Bull family. Okay, so that's good. We do upgrade by 3 points. 3 overall points anyway. And that is it for our pre-race work. We're heading into Bahrain. We have 11.6 mil left, which is good. And we'll just simulate on through. Season kickoff party, sure. Improve driver and staff morale. Why the heck not? Sponsor obligations. No thanks. Welcome to Corsair. Welcome to Chuang. Car development key staff. Allow me to introduce to you. Good. Okay, helipad constructed. Memorabilia room constructed. Important email. Memorabilia. So our morale is up. Team attractiveness is up. Sponsor target payout is up. And team attractiveness is up. We'll continue on. Tour center. Post Bahrain testing results. Okay, yeah, we're pretty much smack dab in the middle. Tour center. Weekly income 13K. That's nice. Race prep. Let's look at our review target. Reach Q2. Okay, yeah, that might be possible. Finish position P12. I don't know. Qualifying position P14. Possible. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is race number 1. Hopefully this time I don't forget to not record or accidentally delete the episodes so that you guys can actually see them all. And by now you've all probably seen 50 intros by Crofty there, so we don't really need to listen to all that crap. All right, so it being the first race of the year, we'll have both drivers out, but I think every like 2 races or every 3 races, I might have Teo come in and do FP1 for Pierre Gasly. So let's take a look at this car setup. Okay, so he likes oversteer. He likes oversteer, does he? Alright, that looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Compounds, hard. Good for you. And unlike the Williams playthrough, I don't really have a dog in the fight here. I mean, I suppose I'm Asian, so I should be rooting for Yuki. And I do personally like Yuki in real life, but this is Red Bull. This is a Red Bull team after all, so I have no favorites. If you are not performing, you are out. And I don't give a shit, even though he looks so adorable. Look at him. He looks like a little Japanese teddy bear with tentacles hidden behind there somewhere. Anyway, we're going into practice 1 now. And this series isn't brought to you by anything because I'm not drinking anything right now. Okay. It'd be nice to actually run a different car and deal with different drivers as well. So on top of doing the Williams series, my F122 stuff, I'll be running this Alpha Tauri run as well. Also, just to let it be known, I'm not going to be helping Red Bull with their races or anything like that. No B team orders in this playthrough. I will admit this will probably be a little bit more difficult because in the Williams run, since Latifi and Jack Doohan were so slow, I mainly only had to focus on Alex because the other car was always in last place anyway. But this will probably be a little bit more difficult, as Gasly will probably be fighting for the points in most weekends, and Yuki will probably be fighting for points at a number of weekends as well. So, oh wow, well this doesn't start out well. We have 1 optimal in cornering, but everything else is absolute shit. So we'll go that way. And see if that works. Everything should be far enough for the most part. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Yuki. Oh, Yuki's done too. Okay, Yuki, how is it?
Oh, that was rubbish.
I do love Yuki's team radios though, so I probably will enjoy this this playthrough. Okay, so we'll have to go a little bit far for everything. Let's take a gander at that. Hopefully that'll still be close enough. The straights will be close enough. That'll either be optimal, or at least we'll know we have to head the other way. It's nice to see Albin and Latifi at the bottom of the grid here and not really care about it. But then again, we're not that far off either, so we're supposed to be 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should be up in here, P11, P12. Well, Gasly did just jump up. Alright, Pierre is done. Car feels pretty good. Oh, I love Hamlin's voice. He's got such a reassuring voice. I watched a YouTube video of him like in his everyday life where he was just like taking care of his kid, like taking his kid to school. And I was like, I bet that kid loves her dad. Alright, so the only thing that was bad here was traction. We moved that to the middle. And oversteer was good, so we moved that to the right. So that should either turn great, and if it doesn't, if it turns bad again, then we know it has to go left. Everything else is still pretty much the same. Braking stability, which is great, is still the same. Cornering, optimal, is a little bit to the right, but it's just a bit close enough. And the straights is a little bit to the left, so we'll give that a shot. Yuki's engineer takes forever to get feedback. Okay, so front wing angle is optimal. Braking stability is bad, so we know that has to go to the left quite a bit. Now this is good and this is good. They've moved a little bit. Okay, let's give that a shot. Alright guys, that is it for FP1. We've got pretty decent feedback so far from the setups. Yuki on top of the timing charts, Pierre P5, although I did have him do a push lap, so it doesn't really count. I had him do a push lap on fresh softs. So we'll come in here again, do 15, 20 laps. Keep them on the same setup that they ended FP1 with. And I think Pierre already had, I think Pierre already had a couple of feedback. So that's still bad. Okay. Let me know that. How about we move it that way? And we do that. Okay. And then Yuki's doesn't have any feedback yet because he didn't get much running at the end of FP1. So we'll send him out on those setups and see what we can figure out. Oh, fucking hell, Yuki. Alright, well, tire wear's still okay, so we'll just keep him out on those medium compound tires for now. You know what, though? In my playthrough of Williams, Yuki locks up quite a bit in practices, qualies, and races, so I don't really know if that bodes well for our career playthrough with Alpha Tauri, and maybe we'll have to use any development points that he gains on, I'm not sure what, cornering, I guess, is that the stat that affects that? Cornering and braking. So any development points he brings in, we'll have to use it on that. Alright, so he says the car feels pretty good. We're at a 79. Traction is still bad. That means we gotta go left with it. Okay, we'll try that. Alright. So oversteer still optimal. Braking stability, we move to the right a little bit. White is... Yeah. Okay, white is the current. Cornering has stayed the same. Traction, we moved all the way into the left part of this optimal bar. And then straights we've kept right there. So let's take a look at that and see if that works any better.
Who's running wide there?
Alright, so Gasly's coming in. Car feels great, he says. Alright, so it's the front wing. Excuse me. I don't know why my throat's so dry. Front wing and traction that are still bad. Okay, let's try that. So, you lose these 3 tires anyway. You can't take them into qualifying, so you might as well use them. You want to keep at least these 4 available for quali. And then if you make it into Q3, they give you a new set up here. So, ideally, you want to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want to use these up for practice. Because if you don't use any of these, you lose them for quali anyway. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. All right. All right, Yuki Tuesdays, let's go.
Someone's run.
Yuki locks up again.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
Yuki's engineer always sounds angry at him for some reason. I don't know if it's just the way he talks or maybe it's because Yuki's kind of a dick on team radio, but I do love their back and forth. Yuki's just kind of like bitching and moaning and the other guy's just like, God, stop being a dick. You can hear it in his voice, but I love it.
Copy.
Okay, so that sounds good, actually. What are we at? Braking stability still just good. So maybe we can just play with this slider here. Toe out, and maybe that'll help. Alright, so Pierre is done.
Very, very nice job.
Okay, copy that.
That's good to hear. What are we at? 85%. Alright, so it's the front wing, or it's oversteer and traction. Well, I might have screwed that up. Okay, so here we are. Great. Let's try that.
Let's see what happens.
There's a
there.
crash in
Okay,
FP2.
so there we have the LP.
Oh boy, big crash.
Clearly see the contact there, and that caused a lot of damage.
VSC, I think that was turn 1. Alright, so that is it for FP2. Not enough time to really get any feedback, but we have our setups ready to go for FP3 now. And then we'll have 2 runs in FP3 as well. So we'll keep their setups the way they are right now.
Thank you for joining us here.
Looks like it'll be Claire all day. We'll start on the mediums. Go 20. Let's take a look at the setup. Did we get any? Okay, so that's optimal. How about this? Nope, nothing yet. Compound, start on mediums. Tsunoda locks up 3rd time this weekend. Alright, so we have...
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Yes, I know, that was Yuki.
Balance, please.
I'm really pleased.
Alright, so we're at 88%.
Confirmed.
88%. If we head that way with that, then that way with that. Okay, try that. Try that on for size. How about Yuki? 91. Okay, so we just need braking stability to change a little bit. Okay. I don't know why. I just changed the toe out a little bit and it takes so long to reconfigure.
What's your limitation?
At least we have a good baseline for now, though. Alright, so here comes Gasly for our final time. 95. 95, 95. Okay. '95's good. And now Yuki for the last time.
How is the rotation?
Car feels great. 94%. It's just this that we have to adjust a little bit. All right, so 94, 95 is good. All right, so that is it for FP3. We will be going now into qualifying. And let's take a look. Pierre, top of the charts. Yuki, not that far behind. Ferrari and Red Bulls in between. Setup confidence unknown, but I think we should still be pretty decent. I might just keep it at this right now for both. Yeah. And let's go. We have 4 soft tires. 4 sets of soft tires each, so we definitely have enough time to send them both out multiple times. All right. A little bit close to Leclerc, but he's quicker than us anyway, so I don't think that should be an issue. I wonder if they can get the toe in qualifying. Oh, God, Magnussen, why? Why? Oh, Gasly got held up. We're a second off of Leclerc. Alrighty then. Let's go. Run number 2. We should have plenty of time. We'll send him out. Send him out. We just got in the way of Verstappen. Now, is Verstappen going to be getting in our way? Yes, he is, it looks like. Can Tsunoda at least get a lap in without being blocked? All right, so not that great. Although we are in the top 6 still. But it looks like the Mercedes... I probably should have just done 2 runs. The Mercedes look like they still have some pace left. All right, so 1 minute 30. I'll send them out at 2 minutes and 30. Gasly, Yuki. That should be more than enough time to get across the line and finish our run, I hope. Please, God, please. Oh, okay, just barely made it. And we get to take advantage of track evolution. Let's take a look at our sector times. Yuki goes slower first sector. Gasly goes faster second sector, personal best. Yuki slower second sector. Yuki, what happened, man? I think we're good anyway. Yeah, okay, so we both made it in. Yuki did just manage to get in front of Ricardo right at the end there. I don't know why we got that. Okay, so... Oh, Fernando gets a grid penalty for something. We make it into Q2. 97% confidence, 92%. I think our highest was 94. But that's okay. We have... Oh, I almost did that. All right, I'm going to send them out on a scrub set. 91. Okay, so 91 there. 91, 89, 89, 91. Okay. I don't think we're going to be getting out of Q2 anyway, so we will...
Yeah, where you check?
I'm going to let this run for a bit, just because people keep getting in our way. So I'll go out a little bit later. So long as we get them back into the pit lane for the 5-minute mark, it should be good enough. All right, so I think everybody's either on an in-lap or an out-lap, so we shouldn't be getting in each other's way here. Well, except for Ricardo. Ricardo's going to get in the way of Tsunoda, I think. Yeah, just about. Gasly goes P8. Tsunoda goes P... Oh, Tsunoda goes faster than Gasly, but I think Gasly got caught up. All right, so now both back in the pit lane. We paused it. Get them both on new sets of softs. We'll speed it up again. This is looking pretty close, looking pretty tight. I think I need to send them out at like 220 just to be sure. I don't want to get caught up in traffic though. All right, send out Gasly, send out Yuki. We should make it, right?
Is that a lockup?
Yep. Okay, we do make it. Now, take a look. Personal best, first sector. Yuki got a personal best first sector as well. Second sector will be coming to an end right at the end of this right-hander here. Ah, slower second sector. Yuki. Faster second sector. Gasly, come on. What can we do here? What can we do here? Gasly goes P9. Yuki can only manage P14. Well, okay. Well, Yuki gets knocked out of Q2. So we only have to manage one driver in Q3. And that is Pierre Gasly. So we'll put him on a scrub set. But then he won't have a new set for the race. So maybe I'll go with this 89% one here. And then we'll save the 91% one for the race. Yeah, let's do that.
The radio is good? You can hear me, yeah?
Radio check, okay.
Okay, so it looks like that's all that's going out for a run right now. We'll just speed through this first run. How do we do? Okay, quicker than Perez. Wow. Well, I think Perez got caught up there by Verstappen, of all people, honestly. Reconfigure, put him out onto the new sets. And then we'll send him out at about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. We'll let everybody go out and see. Track grip is high now. I think that's it. All right. So now we send him out. And see what he can do. Outlap happening as we speak. Coming into the final 2 corners. I think that counts as 2 corners. Let's see. First sector, I think, ends around here, or right about here somewhere. Fastest first, or personal best first sector. Joe doesn't improve. Next up are the Mercedes. Hamilton, Russell don't improve their position anyway. Neither does Bottas. Perez goes P2. Personal best second sector. Verstappen, Leclerc on provisional pole. We're not going to beat that, but can we get any better than where we are right now? Yes, we do jump ahead of Alonso, who's going to lose a couple of positions anyway, because I think he had a grid penalty. So, we are starting.
Race day has arrived.
Let's see where we're starting. Starting P14 with Yuki and P8 with Gasly. Let's take a look at the weather. It's Bahrain, so of course it doesn't. Let's see. Can we make a 2-stop work or a 1-stop work? Go mediums. All right, sorry about that, fellas. I had that little glitch again where when I try to adjust the strategy, it freezes on me. So it looks like we might have to go. I want to go hards to mediums, but we might not be able to do that. So we'll just go soft, hard, soft, and we'll go soft, hard, soft for Yuki as well. I think it will be a 2-stop race. I don't think we have the pace to really make a 1-stop work.
Clear skies tonight with the
And here we go. Race start at Bahrain with the Alpha Tauri team. First race of the season.
It's lights out and away we go.
Let's try to overtake right away.
Click overtake available.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch our fuel because we've put in the max amount of fuel on this track and we're still going to be short, so we will have to conserve at some point. Gasly's still in P8. I'm not going to worry about Gasly too much. He can probably hold his own. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Yuki here, as he is the slower of the driver as of right now. God, my throat. Okay, so we'll stay on board with Yuki. Jeez. We'll stay on board with Yuki for a couple laps. I just scared the crap out of my cat sitting next to me. Now I get the hiccups. Okay. Yuki made a place on Lando. We'll pull back on that for now. We don't need to see that. We just saw on board. So Yuki up to P13. He's got Alonso, Magnussen, Ocon ahead of him in a bit of a train. Then there's a bit of a gap, and then Joe, and then us. So I don't think we'll be making any positions here, as these are the Mercedes ahead of us and Valtteri Bottas. But we will give it a shot anyway. So, okay. Let's go to the big map now. Where is Yuki in this mess? Yuki is right there. Okay.
DRS should be available.
Alright, so Yuki is kind of... Yuki's got the McLarens behind him. We do have a bit of space between us and Joe. So let's see if we can't make up a position here. I think all that Yuki has to do now is just not lose any positions. Hopefully wait until we get to the...
That's a position gained.
Gasly just overtook Russell. Okay.
We don't have enough battery.
Let's see what happened there. Now look at this. It's Pierre Gasly.
On the DRS straight. Goes right down the middle. This is the kind of moves that I want to see the Williams cars make. But they're just so slow they can't really dive it
There they go.
down the inside or hang it around the outside.
Team watching on.
Alright.
Clearly
Our
loving
boys are happy. Let's see. Somebody's out of battery. Pierre is out of battery. Okay. Let's see if Yuki can pick up a position here. Maybe we'll wait there as well. Okay. We'll bring it back. Oh, did we just lose that position right back to Russell? Yes, we did.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
So Yuki's stuck behind this train now, headed by Zhou Guan Yu, but he's still pretty close, and he's in the battle for the points. Albon is ahead of the Aston Martins. I'm happy to see that. I'm still cheering him on, even though we're not controlling him right now. But yeah. Alright, looks like the Mercedes and Bottas are swapping positions every time they head down that DRS straight. Yuki, if we push with Yuki, can we take a position? What tires are everybody on? Everybody's on soft, so it looks like they're doing 2 stops. So that's good at least. We're not in a disadvantageous position right now. Yuki's falling off the back of the Alpines. And we are sticking to the back of the Mercedes. Can we harvest a little battery from where we are at? Oh, Yuki just overtook Alonso. Oh, Alonso must have had a bit of a moment. Alright, so if we do start to harvest, then we start falling off the back of the Mercedes. So we'll keep him there. Yuki now is falling off the back of the Haas here. So there's points in Yuki's race future if he can stick with these guys. When are we supposed to be pitting? Lap 16 for Gasly. Lap 16. Although Yuki does have a bit more tire wear, so we can probably push. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, did that change it? No, there we go. Okay. So we'll have him pit 1 lap later. Now, Gasly. We'll have Gasly harvest a little bit battery and then maybe try to make him push to gain a position. Yeah, it looks like we're still able to hold on to the tail end of that DRS train. Yuki over here. Still caught. Now, if we didn't have Norris so close behind us, I would have him start harvesting, but maybe I'll do that anyway. We'll get DRS off of Magnussen. This is a bit more interesting now. Points are always in play with Alpha Tauri as opposed to the Williams cars. So this is fun. Every move you make could possibly lose you precious points. All right, we'll go back to the big map now. and we'll go until the pit stops start happening. Wow, the Ferraris and Red Bull is just so out of our leagues right now. I mean, I'm sure we'd be a little bit closer. Hamilton's managed to get out in front and stay out in front. So lap 13, I think it was lap 16 I said, right? Lap 16. So we might be able to... I think down the next DRS straight here, I'm going to have him push to overtake. We do have a little bit of... Well, I don't know. It says 2.8, but I don't think that's accurate. Can we push to overtake? No. Nope. Being the third guy in a DRS train is never fun. Because the first two guys will just keep swapping positions and then you're always stuck. You can never exit a corner fast enough to really get the speed going to overtake. Can we have Yuki harvest a little bit? Will he start falling back? Okay, we'll come in. What were we doing? We're doing softs to hards. Okay.
For pit stop, box. On the Hamilton has pitted.
Alright, so Hamilton, yeah, he comes out in pretty clear air there. Sainz is now behind us and working his way through. We'll pull that back. Yuki, might as well push. We're pitting on the next lap anyway. Where do we go? We're going... Yeah.
Box, Yuki, box.
Did we gain a position? Okay, so we did jump Joe. Can we jump Magnus in here as well? Come on, I hate that. I hate it when that happens. Alright, so where did Gasly come out? Gasly came out in P12. Ahead of Bottas. Okay, that's good. Can we jump Magnussen? We did. Oh, we did. We did jump Magnussen. And he's coming in now for his pit stop as well. So
Someone spun out.
Alonso
Let's have a look. Now watch this. Here's Alonso's car.
on the mediums as well. So he's probably already
That's where
pitted.
they spin out.
He's going to lose a bunch of time there. Yes, he did. Ah, we got jumped by Norris in the pit lane. Alright, so now we are ahead of Bottas. And Yuki is in P11. That's good at least. Alright, let's speed it up. So we have Gasly currently in the points. And Yuki close to the points, although he did just get jumped by Zhou Guan Yu. Vettel locked up. He's behind us. Yep, we're playing the DRS train again now with Zhou and Bottas. Oh, okay, we did just take that position back, though.
Is that a lock-up on the track?
Russell locks up, which means he's falling back even more. Okay. Okay, that gives us a fighting chance.
Just moved up a place.
Push. Can we push to get out of his DRS?
Alpha Tauri gained a place. Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Battery is on the low side.
So currently P10 with Yuki. And we are behind Ocon. Now, can we just ride his coattails pretty much until the end of the race? Can we stay within DRS? Damn it. Joe is right behind us too. Please tell me we got DRS off of this guy. We should have. Okay, so we're in a good position now. We have Gasly up here, right behind Hamilton. We have Bottas behind us as well, but Russell is a good 8 seconds back. So right now we're looking good for mid-points finish. And down here we're also looking pretty good with Yuki because he just overtook Ocon. And if we can catch up to the back of Russell, which I don't think we will be able to, let's take a look at tire wear. We do have the better tires out of everybody around, or everybody behind us, I should say. But I think we're about to be overtaken here. Yep. Gasly just overtook Hamilton.
Here's the replay.
He's
Now
going
look
to take
at
that
this.
back, isn't he?
Pierre Gasly.
So something's wrong with the Mercedes, as even we are able to catch up to them, but I think he's about to pass us again anyway.
The driver's team there cheering them.
Right? He's already ahead of us again. Yeah, Hamilton's already ahead of us again here. So
It's
let's
a
go to the
race
big
position
picture for now.
gained for Mercedes.
If we can catch up to Russell, we can ride his DRS and pretty much keep that position. So long as Ocon doesn't get up to Russell before we do.
Mercedes moved up a place.
All right, so now we have finally caught up to Russell. We are within his DRS, and Gasly is now fighting with Hamilton and Bottas to keep these positions. Oh my God, Tsunoda just overtook Russell.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
What's going on here? Tsunoda just overtook Russell. Gasly just overtook Hamilton.
Take a look now. Now look at this. It's Pierre Gasly.
Yeah, just another DRS pass. Okay, excuse me. My throat is just so full of phlegm. And Russell just passes us again. Joe passes us as well. He is on the medium tires, though. And it looks like we'll be stuck in this train now. So Gasly's heading this train. Yuki's in the middle of this train. But it looks like it will be a good points finish for us today. Where are we? Can I harvest while we're in this middle section? Okay, well, we just got passed by Hamilton, but we were harvesting there for a little bit. And we're about to be passed by Bottas. No, okay, good. So, I'll speed this up a bit because it looks like it'll just be flipping positions back and forth, but currently P5 now. 29 seconds off from the leaders. They could literally do another whole pit stop and we wouldn't be able to catch them. Yeah. Where's Yuki Tuesdays? Alright, Yuki Tuesdays is now behind George Russell. Can we harvest in the middle section? Alright, now we're at the back of this train here. Can we harvest while we're back here? Are we going to fall off the back? No. It looks like being the third guy in a DRS train, I guess, does have its benefits. You can sit back and just kind of harvest DRS, or ERS, I should say, while everybody else battles for positions. But it looks like we're starting to fall now. So we will go back to normal. And Yuki has made his way back up to P9 after Zhou Guanyu locks up.
Who's running wide there?
Yep. Alright, so we will be in the points, but this is going to be a rather boring race as we continue to just fight for those positions. So I'm going to change this strategy again. Have him come in one lap later. Yeah, just to offset. Okay, so we are now P6 and P9. We are about to come in for our pit stop, so maybe we can use a little bit of tires and
Overtake available. Overtake available.
we can use a little bit of tires and fuel to try and overtake Hamilton and then extend the gap here so that he's not literally just behind us the whole time.
Alpha Tauri gained a place.
Although that's not really going to do much because here comes Hamilton once again. But who was it behind us? Gasly, Hamilton, and Bottas. Bottas is losing time now behind Yuki, which is good. So this battling here actually has helped us out, as now Bottas will be behind. Do I want to wait until Russell maybe pits before I go? No, I can't.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Okay. All right, so now we're using Yuki. Actually, no, Bottas is a good few seconds behind us anyway, so we're not really slowing him down much. Hamilton goes into the pits. I don't think Ocon... No, yeah.
I think we've had a car run wide.
That is Russell right there.
The brakes are really poor.
Oh, shit.
Okay, happy with us.
Okay. Well,
They've locked
Ah,
up. They've gone
Jesus.
straight on.
I don't know why my game keeps crashing out to the...
Alpha Tauri.
Push now on the tires.
Alright, so Yuki is out 9 seconds behind Gasly. We've locked up a bit. We're coming in anyway, so we might as well burn these tires. But we just lost a bunch of time. Hopefully we'll still be in points position. Yuki's coming in as well. Yeah, so Gasly comes back in a good 7 seconds behind Hamilton and Bottas. Ah, that sucks. Alright. Might as well go out to the big picture.
And keep an eye on your battery.
Oh,
Okay.
whoops.
Try to cool down the tires again when you can. Cool down the tires where you can.
Copy.
91, 89. Okay, we'll go on to those. So Gasly's kind of off in no man's land right now. Yuki does come out in front of Norris, which is good. Whoops. But he is now outside of DRS. Will we be able to get that position back with Yuki? I don't know. We are in points, though. No, we're not. We're P11 at the moment. P9 now. Oh, wait, no, we are in points. What am I talking about?
Alpha Tauri gained a place.
And we managed to catch up to the back of Ocon. So, and overtake Ocon. So now it'll be a battle till the end to see where we finish. I think Gasly is safely going to be finishing in P7. So we'll just have to keep an eye on Yuki now. Yuki P8. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything to fight with. 7 laps left to go. We do have the best tires out of, well, with Ocon anyway.
Alpine just advanced.
Okay, 6 laps left to go. Currently P9. At least we're at the front of this DRS train. Now we are P8 again. 5 laps left to go. So long as we don't get overtaken by Russell, we should be guaranteed a point here. At least 1 point. Oh no. Yuki just dropped behind Russell and Ocon. Yellow flag just came out real quick.
I think there's been a lockup.
Too far ahead to really matter for us anyway. Yuki, can we get back out in front of somebody, please? He is still in P10, but Norris is right behind him. Last lap.
Overtake available.
Copy.
Did we get lapped? Oh wait, there's still one more lap left. Alright.
Back off, back off, back off.
Copy.
Can we do anything here? Nope, I think that's all she wrote. Alright, so Leclerc, Sainz, Perez. Wow, Perez ahead of Verstappen.
Use deploy as much as you can.
Copy.
Can we gain a position here? We gained 1. Oh no.
I got 2 down.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's look at this. The focus on Sonoda. Oh dear, oh dear.
Well, we just lost that point. Yuki.
Big lock up there. McLaren with a great overtake.
We just gifted Norris that point. I don't even want to watch you cross the finish line, Yuki. I'm so disgusted with you right now. Well, so much for that. We did finish in the points with Gasly, P7. What is that? 4 points?
Gasly flew us to the stars.
That is 6 points, actually. 6 points for P7. Yuki could have had 4 points. Instead, he finishes with none. Driver standing looks like this. Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Verstappen, Hamilton, Bottas, ourselves, Gasly, Russell, Ocon, and then Norris. Constructors, Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, Alpha Tauri, Alpine, and McLaren. Let's see where Ricardo finished. Ricardo finished 15th, and let's see where Albon finished. Albon finished 19th. Well, that's too bad. Oh, Yuki scores a whole bunch of experience points, though, at least. And that is a cool $2.4 million, $760,000 going to Gasly for his finish position. And there we have it, guys. The first race of our Alpha Tauri F1 Manager 2022 playthrough. Pretty decent race. I would have liked to have finished with 2 guys in the points, but 1 is good enough, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed. Remember to eat a bok choy. If you think I've earned it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you in the next one.